fuck are you doing here?
We're supposed to be doing a beer review. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck, man. I'm busy. I'm watching.
Busy drinking, not the beer we're doing.
I'm drinking. Jesus Christ, Sean. I'm not even ready for this. This is pissing me off.
Well, that's what you get.
Well, I have a life, Sean.
Not when there's beer reviews to do and views to get.
Touche.
There's only a period of time to get views for this beer. No one's going to
Touche.
watch this in like a week. No one's going to care about Bourbon County in a week.
That's true. I'm not.
That's actually a pretty true statement. After about a week, we're going to forget all about Bourbon County and move on to whatever the next hype beer is. Anyways, this one is another variant of this year's Bourbon County. This is their backyard stout with mulberries, boysenberry, and marionberry. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't smell like it.
Mm-hmm. We don't know yet. It's not open. It could. Smells like meth.
I think it was crack for that guy.
Yeah, fair enough. 12.9%, if I got it on the right side. This one, like I was telling Mike before we hit record, I started thinking about this one, and I was like, remember the sleeper from a couple years ago, the Northwoods, the blueberry. Oof.
Yep. I think this is this year's version of that, right?
Backwoods. It has berries in it. Like, I don't know. This sounds like it's could be the one to. Wow. Maybe I'll wait till you pour yours before I make that comment. That's interesting.
So we are using the brewery glasses that are like the dessert boy ones that have donuts and fruit and stuff on them.
Which is perfect for this one.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Perfect. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking at Sean. It's I have terrible lighting in here. Ever since I got rid of those studio lights, I have just terrible lighting everywhere.
Actually, no. I think it looks. I think you have natural light coming in from your window.
Yeah, that was the point. But it's just because the light is on one side, it's hard for me. Like the contrast makes it difficult. But yeah, I mean, it looks like it's black bordering on sepia, but with a vague hint of red.
That's what I was gonna. That's the first thing I noticed, especially on the head. Right, it's got like a light pink, like almost pink tan like color to it. Right, like it is. It does have that like.
Well, the area right between like where the beer meets the bubbles, you get almost like a red, like line.
Yeah,
it's really it's stunning, man. It's a nice looking beer.
If I poured this and I looked at this blind, I'd be like, I don't know what this is. It could be like I don't know, smoothie stout, or it could be if you mix the stout and a smoothie together.
Well, right where I'm sitting, like you can see there's a significant difference. I can smell this beer.
Yeah. Do you want to get a real nose?
Let's do it.
There's this like chocolatey berry acidity.
Yes. Does the berry? Sorry, does that's a terrible sentence. Do the berries come off almost medicinal to you?
A little bit, not full on like Robitussin, but
no. To me, it's almost somewhere between like a Dimetap and like a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah. Tootsie Pop, that's a good pull. Actually, yeah, Tootsie Pop, yeah, that's a good pull.
Almost like the cherry Tootsie Pop, the red one.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, it's not super medicinal, but it comes off almost vaguely artificial, almost in that way.
Yep.
But I mean, I don't know, like, it does seem to have lost some of the complexity of the base, at least on the nose. Like I don't get a whole lot. I get some chocolate, but not like I don't get any of like interesting barrel stuff, at least on the nose.
Yeah, and I don't get like that like marzipan-y cherryness from the base either. That was there. So the interesting thing though is that also it lost some of the base, but it also lost some of the ABV. This is only 12.9%. This is one of the lowest ones that we've had so far. What's the Angels Envy you picked up? Do you remember?
No, that's still that's honestly it's still in a bag. I've
Yeah,
not even unbagged it.
I have to imagine since that's in an extra 2 barrels, it's probably not going to be this low. This has to be the lowest one, I would guess. But well, there's only one way to find out if this beer is good or not. Should probably put it
I
down in
tell you this much,
Maltese.
I can't quite get any Marion Barry out of this. But
Have you had one recently?
so it tastes.
Cheers.
Son.
Mm.
Damn, man.
Cheers.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wow.
Cheers, bud.
Fun fact, for the longest time, I think we've been posting videos. I just hasn't really been looking. And I was editing one video the other day, and StreamYard flips us. So we've been doing this.
Oh, is that true?
So then I've the last 2 videos we've done remotely, I've flipped. So you're always on that side, and now I'm on this side because that's how it corrects it.
That's
I was editing the video. I was like, that looks silly, and I'm like, okay. But anyways, back to the beer. This is kind of nice. It still has that little bit of medicinal berry, but it's very fruit forward.
It's very fruit forward, yeah. More cherry like though. Like that sort of acidic red berry kind of a taste.
Yeah.
It's not cherry in the same way that that sort of cherry note comes from the wood in the base. This is much more like fruit. Instead of being like a note.
Yeah, instead of being a note, it's way up in there. Like, if not comparing, but like, I guess it is comparing what we said about like if you have the word banana on a beer, you expect to get banana. This has like multiple berries on it, and those come through way more than if the beer with banana on the label did, right? Like,
yeah. Well, I don't really know like what do mulberries taste like? Do they taste like cherries?
I looked them all up. All of them are in the blackberry raspberry family.
Okay.
Marionberry mulberries are black. But all of them say reminiscent to blackberries and raspberries.
Interesting, because I do get more of a raspberry type thing. Blackberries are, I get more of that brighter red fruit kind of taste, you know?
Yeah.
Like that
as I
more
let it
acidic, right?
No, the more acidic bright. I was like, as I let it like play around my palate, it does get a little like Robitussin-y medicinal, like in an interesting way. Out of all the beers we decided to open a bottle to our faces, it had to be this one, huh? This would have been a good remote one. Not remote, in person, a split.
Yeah.
Now we're committed.
To me, it comes off very much artificial, very much medicinal. I don't get any of the complexity at all. Even the chocolate note is coming through kind of like very Tootsie-ish. Like it's not, doesn't taste like chocolate. It tastes like sort of like plastic candy chocolate almost, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
It might be better if it was colder. This is almost room temperature.
I took it out of the Stout fridge like 45 minutes ago. It's just been sitting in here. But I don't know. I'll put it, maybe I'll cap it and put it back in and see. But like, even the mouthfeel is very like, it's thin.
It's very thin, very watery. It doesn't like the regular. All the ones we've had this year are a little thinner than I can recall, but they still coat the mouth in a very like satisfying way. And this kind of is runny, watery, not I don't know. It comes off even like I get almost an element of almost like chalky thing going in the finish. This is very much not this is not my favorite.
No. I would say out of all the ones I've tried so far, this is hands down the lowest. And like, this isn't that type of year where we're like saying this is last is not a bad thing. I'm not a big fan of this. I am very glad I picked up the 2 bottles I did, and one was for me, one was for you. We're drinking them now. I don't know if you picked up more of this yesterday. How many?
Just one.
Okay. Well, it says for like 5 years. So see what give it a couple of years. See what happens.
Yeah, that'll be probably. I might wait all 5 years.
This could make a
Not
good
no.
float, though.
Oh, this was a piece of ice cream on it.
Yeah.
I'll
Vanilla
see
ice
if you have
cream.
some vanilla ice cream. If I do, I will record a little addendum for you.
Yeah.
We might have some.
But
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
I'd say if you're out and about and you're still seeing all the variants and this is on the shelf, personally, I don't think I would recommend this to somebody. Like this, like Mike said, you're missing a lot of the base. To me, this is more of like if I had this blind or didn't know what it was, I'd say this is some type of like someone's berry forward like strong ale.
Yeah, blindfolded. This comes off like a dark ale with
Yeah.
mixed with Robitussin.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't love it at all.
No.
I was gonna make some more points. I just think it'd be I'll sound like I'm sort of being mean.
Yeah. No.
This is my least favorite since the prop a couple years ago that we hated.
Oh yeah, that was 2 years ago. Yeah. That was a.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's. Yeah, this is the one that's. Well, you can't win them all, right?
No, but they charge $26 a bottle minimum for this fucking thing.
I forgot about that. Yeah, this was $26.
Yeah, so I don't know what I paid it when I bought it yesterday. I don't know, but I know that the sticker's still on this from the one you bought a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
and that is clearly
26. Yeah, I've seen them when I went look for their stuff the other day. I saw them. Some of them were 25, but either way, there is between 25 and 26. Yeah. If you have a bottle, drink it, but I would recommend sharing it unless you're really a berry forward. If you like that type of stuff, maybe it's for you, but for us, yeah.
I like beers with boysenberries. I really do. I think we've had some really, really good stouts with boysenberries in them. I'm guessing the issue here is that fucking politician, Marion Barry.
Probably, yeah. There's a little bit of crack in here. Well, if I thought it was crack in here. You may like it more. You never know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just saying.
This is. I feel like we've been going for 11 minutes or 12 minutes. It's like this is not great.
Yeah. Okay. So to wrap it up, would not recommend you spend $25 or $26 on this. If a buddy has it, sure, maybe split it with them if you want to try it. But I would not recommend spending money on this, or the full MSRP on this. But yeah, down in the comments though, do you disagree? Do you agree? What's your favorite Bourbon County this year? I will be sure to link to a couple of the others, but don't forget to check out the channel for all the other ones. And hopefully we'll have a review the Angels NV up soon, as we do have a bottle of that. And hopefully at some point we can get a hold of the prop. If anyone is watching that has the the hookup, let us know. Slide into those DMs like that, just like that. But you got to make the sound effect too. And nerdsense.net from there, Instagram, Facebook, if those are your things. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, those notification bells so you can find me posting videos. I'm Sean. That's Mike. And this is Nerdsense. What am I doing here? Why is my finger going like that? There we go. Okay. Cheers.
You're like fucking Commodus.
Well, that's what Kaylee does whenever anything's like, she's like, it's okay. And then it's Yeah. That's what we should start doing for like beer reviews. What do we think? This one?
I honestly think that is the fairest way to go. Almost binary. I mean, it's I guess it's trinary, but just like good, bad. I think it's perfect, honestly. This is definitely like